bringing it out. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Followed that blocking and got five. To the 26.
And after a successful run like that on first down, if you're the offensive coordinator here, maybe you're thinking about being aggressive and potentially taking a shot, because even if it's incomplete now on second, you only have a short amount of yards to go here on third.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up one.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
The throw to the outside is complete. They'll spot the ball at the 34 as he goes out of bounds right there.
Well, that play was designed for that down and distance, right? You saw how he barely got enough to pick up the first. Really nice job by the play caller there, understanding the situation of what play to dial up.
Leaves it with the back. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Sends it downfield. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on second down, and they'll be left with a third down.
And that is not where you want to miss. You do not want to miss high over the middle. A lot of that times that turns into an interception. He doesn't get that, but he's got to lower that football and give his receiver a chance to make a play on it.
On third and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. The Ducks get enough for the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Now he'll turn one loose back to the middle. Snatches it on the run. You want to talk about shifting the field in an instant. He's got it all the way down to the 10-yard line. The Ducks come to the line
things about this slot receiver is his shiftiness and his athleticism. He's very, very difficult to tackle after the catch.
Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. More to the air. Now improvising. Touchdown, Oregon! Quick strike through the air for the score.
Well, you know this offensive coordinator scripts his opening 10, 15 plays, and he didn't even need that. They went 9 plays and scored a touchdown. Everything working perfectly. They look like a well-oiled machine early in this game offensively.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Hawkins. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They go to the ground. Solid run. Picks up 6 and gets it to the 28.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Here's the handoff. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37. And the boys of old Florida are getting it done on the ground.
And you've seen time periods in history in Florida where they didn't care about the run. Spurrier, just throw it. Yeah, Jesse, throw it again. Yeah, throw it again. Just chuck it around. But I like when they commit to the ground game, have some success to create some.
Lost one deep down the right side. Makes the grab at the 10. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida. Looking for the time with the extra point.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. From the gun, the running back has it. Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Moore will throw. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the back. Caught near the sticks. It's Hughes. And an explosive play. Has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line.
As a head coach, you love it when your quarterback is locked in early. Opening drive, throws a touchdown pass. Really nice throw on that last play. Here in the second drive, he's firing on all cylinders. You can tell this guy.
And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down on the 44. He was lurking, waiting for his opportunity, and like a gator in the swamp, he went into the roll and got that quarterback.
They did. I tell you what, when you want to be dominant in this league, if Florida wants to get back to being a dominant team, it's got to be guys like this in the trenches dominating football games.
Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Hey, when you speed something you want to do. Could have been worse. Nice job by the defense.
Here comes the heat. Oh, he wants it all. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Bringing it back at the 30, the 10. And he's going to run it all the way back. Touchdown, Gator.
How about a game-changing play for this defense? Stepping in front of the football and knowing what to do with it, taking it all the way to the end zone.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the PAT gives him a 14-7 lead. They're about to kick it away, and the defense probably can't wait to get back out there after the pick six. Here he comes from midway in the end zone. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out in the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. His drive will open from the 15. Off-play action on first down. That's caught. It's Benson. He'll go out of bounds at the 28-yard line, and deep in your own end, you need plays like that.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Unloads it left. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one.
Well, the quarterback knew where he wanted to go with the ball. His intended target just wasn't open, so the quarterback made sure he put that football in the stands.
Moore to the air. Spits it out to the back. He's got him this time. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40. They've got a first down here to open the period. To the air on first down. Here's the pressure. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
And the defense gets a huge play. I'll tell you, they've been wreaking havoc in this one so far. They've got so many athletes up front on this defensive line. It kind of reminds me about the defenses I used to go against in practice back in the late 90s. Guys like Javon Curse coming off the edge. The freak. It was a nightmare. So hard for our guy.
He caught it, and he will score. Touchdown, Ducks. And these guys just score from anywhere out there. After that drive, it sure looks that way.
And that's what separates really good offenses from great offenses. When you're backed up in a bad position and you can still fight your way out and they'll get you a touchdown, that's a great drive by the offense.
He'll start the return inside his spot. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Single back formation, and they give it to him. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19. Give him one.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
They'll keep it on the ground. Stopped at the 25 after a 5-yard gain.
And those plays from a defensive perspective, man, they're just super annoying because now I'm in the worst spot ever. Third and manageable. Like, I don't know if you're passing, don't know if you're running, so nice job.
Oh, the ball squirts out. Recovers the fumble, and he's on the move. They bring him down, but not only does he recover the fumble, he gets the first down. The Gators come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll give it to the back. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
The run game just has not been working for this offense all game long. We saw it on that last play as well. Just not getting enough push up front on the offensive line. They haven't been physical enough.
Got his man. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down.
Yeah, when you run those drag routes, it just takes a little bit of know-how. And when I say that, receivers got to understand, find space. My quarterback's going to find me. He's looking for that space at the same time. Nice throw, nice catch. Way to get the first down.
Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Tough, physical, hard-nosed running gets it to the 34.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere, and he's knocked down behind the line. Pressure coming. Keeping his eyes downfield, rolling left. Fires to the big fella. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. Tune in to the Ocho. 8th play of the drive coming up. Looking for room. It's ball. Works his way ahead for about 3 yards. Stopped at the 23. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Leaves it with the running back. Fights off a defender. There to stop him after a pickup of 1 to the 22. They won't have time to run another play, and we will take it to the 2-minute timeout.
Man, a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle, but how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
Hands it off. Just ran him over. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11.
Yeah, and a really nice job by the QB seeing. Linebackers are a little bit soft playing pass. Give the rock, hand it off, let the running back do the rest.
They've softened them up with a run. Now to throw it. He wants it all. Touchdown, Florida! Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Whittington. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Moore will throw. That's caught. It's Stewart. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be 1st down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looking downfield on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. Just masterful working that sideline and getting the toe down for the catch. It's great to spread the ball around and fool him, but if you've got a dude, feed him, and they are.
No doubt. so talented out wide, hard to cover. Go to him once, go to him twice. Shoot, let's go to him a third time.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. And the Ducks with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Gonna look downfield again. Rushes on him. And this one's not working. He'll just throw it away.
Like the job by the defense there in coverage. They took every option away from the quarterback. He was outside of the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced the incompletion throw.
The Ducks come to the line on third and short, looking to keep this drive moving. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Grabbed in the middle. It's Casper. They get him down at the 36. It will be a first down.
And how about that third down? They go 5 wide. They spread the defense out, and at quarterback there, you're just trying to find your best.
Lets it fly deep downfield. And good hands there by the defense on that shot to the end zone.
Well, we know this offense hasn't been able to get it going on the ground so far in this game. Now they're trying through the air, but give this defense credit. They've got a really good game plan. They've got all 11 guys on that side of the ball executing perfectly. Fantastic job in the back end that time, being in position and making sure that thing fell incomplete.
A strike downfield. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
Well, this defense is being challenged, in the secondary in particular. And I know a DB made the tackle there, but we're only in the second quarter, and already this quarterback has over 200 yards passing.
The Ducks started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Moore to the air. Here's a heat. Brought down, but not before he bowled his way inside the 10 to the 8.
Oh, he's going to remember that one for sure, man. He did a nice job getting outside the pocket, but at that point now, he's got to be on high alert. He knows this defense is going to be coming flying at him. He'll be doing a better job sliding or running out of bounds the next time that happens in this game. I guarantee you that.
We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
Well, give the defense credit on that one because they knew coming into this one that they were going to try to get this receiver the ball in a variety of ways. They were ready for the screen there, and they create a negative play.
Gets the back moving from the gun on third down. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting to throw going his way. They put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
Now on fourth down and 5, they'll try to move the chains. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Fires into the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Oregon.
Man, that was beautiful clock management. Great job by this offense, sustaining the drive, not getting too much in a panic, and finishing the drive with a touchdown with not a lot of time on the clock.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. They put together an 81-yard drive, and they finish it with an 11-yard touchdown dart. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. Coming out with it, it's Hawkins. And the returner will be brought down. We thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here. On the snap, it's Hawkins. Pocket breaking down. Incomplete, and they tried to catch him flat-footed on first down, but the defense was ready. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Looking for space. It's ball. And after that short game, they'll head to the locker room. It's halftime here. And that'll do it. Here in the second quarter, halftime has arrived, and we head to the studio. And the Ducks will kick it off to start the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hawkins. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. They'll open this third quarter with a run. It's a running room. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. Offense working from the pistol. They're going to go right back to him on first down. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
That's such a great physical play by the defense because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction. Not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration, and they're sending him back for a tackle for loss.
Just a little off. Incomplete. And the Gators are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. Back to throw, it's Flagway. He'll pull it down and run. Just couldn't find a hole in this defense. They were ready for him and forced him out of bounds, and no gain on the play.
You got to keep chasing and keep defending. When you got scrambling QBs that get outside the pocket, you got to keep defending down the field and keep coverage on the wide receivers. And good job with pursuit drill, running them down, making them run out of bounds, and that counts in the record books for a sack. Give me one of those, please.
They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Wants to go up top on first down. That's reeled in. It's Hughes. There he goes. And he'll pick up the first down, but he got drilled on that tackle.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy on them. So you want to put them right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there getting that first.
Off the play fake on first down. He's going for the big play. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Second down, they'll go to the air. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Going up top again. Bringing the heat. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Didn't really have room to operate on the return, but he hands him the ball at the 32.
How do you not get excited and out of your seat when you see the big boys making the little boys play? Listen, I know you DBs can do all that running around stuff and catch the football. I can too. I just do it in a sexier, bigger body. Yes, please.
Pulled down after a pickup of 4 to the 27. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. They'll go right back to him. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. Ball spotted at the 27. They're facing a 3rd and long to try to keep their hopes of a touchdown alive. A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Gators! They take the lead with the 6.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Moore will throw. Looking for a huge play. Pulls it in down the sideline. Here he goes. 10. Touchdown, Ducks. And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching it.
And what nice play design. You get your speedster, you put him in the slot, usually get a better matchup. And then what do? You fade him towards that sideline, run a go. Nice ball thrown way out wide. He just runs underneath it and just too much speed. Couldn't catch him. Gets in the end zone for 6.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. They'll get this drive started from the 29. On the run, it's ball. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Boy, there wasn't much room to wiggle for that running back there.
None at all. Great job by the defense getting in the backfield quickly, closing up all the holes, nowhere to run.
Dragged down after a pickup of 5 out to the 35.
And, you know, when we talk about great third down defenses, it really starts with them getting stops on 1st and 2nd down. You've got to get those stops early in the drives to set up 3rd and long, so that's a missed opportunity on that 2nd down by this defense.
Got it in the middle. It's Sturdivant. Got room at the 35. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line. The Gators will snap it on 1st and 10. Running back searching for a hole. Makes him talk to the hand. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down.
When you run these counter-type plays, you're getting extra offensive linemen pulling at the point of attack, opening up a crease for that running back to gash the defense.
Right back to the well. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
Turning it on. Guided out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 14.
Well, they go with the bootleg, and it works that time. You saw the defensive end came crashing down the line of scrimmage. He was sold on the fact that the running back was going to have the ball. So nice job with the ball fake by the Q. And then he's able to use that speed to get outside. Nice positive play.
He steps out of bounds, but it'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. Smashes ahead. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Florida. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Whittington. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Under fire. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on first down.
This QB has been so comfortable all day long. Obviously having a ton of success. You've got to affect him. You got to put some hits on those body blows so you can make him wear out and physically feel you. This is the first time really getting to him. This defense needed this bad.
More to the air. Under fire. On the run deep down the right side. And that is interception number 3 on the day. And they capitalized not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
Coming out of the tunnel in the third quarter, this quarterback now is really struggling with his decision-making. 2 picks here in the third quarter. This looks like Jekyll and Hyde from what we saw in the first half.
Well, and the bad thing,
Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41.
I love the defensive effort there. They didn't get him right away. They stayed after him. He was scrambling, going backwards. They get the sack on the first play of the drive.
Moves away as he feels pressure. On the move to the right and looking for a big one.
and this QB's had some success, man, throwing to the football to the end zone. Like 3 touchdown passes today. Nice job by the defense responding, right? Don't give up more big plays. Understand he's going to be aggressive and take shots.
Throwing right. Pulls it in. And brought down. Looks as if that's how we'll end the third. They have the lead in a one-possession game, but they're thinking deliver the knockout blow, but this carries big-time risk on 4th down. Big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet.
And how about this coach, man? Trusting their offense, trusting their guys. You could punt the football away here on 4th down and see if your defense can end this game, but he wanted to end it on offense. He trusted his guys, and that is a huge 4th down conversion late in this football game.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. He'll run it again. Shakes off the defender. They get him stopped, but those feet kept moving until he was down to the 5. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Looking to throw, it's Lagway. Makes the grab. They make the tackle just outside the end zone, but it'll be 1st and goal from the 1. So this offense has the lead. They have the ball. They have the clock on their side. Oh, no, the ball popped out. Well, the offense looks as if they fell on the fumble, and they'll keep the ball. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line and no farther. They worked it down to the 4-yard line, but now it's 3rd and goal. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. And he's able to shed 1 tackle, but still, just a very short game.
Man, if I'm quarterback right now, after this long of a drive down this close, I'm going for a touchdown here.
And I get that, but I've worn this defense out, man. I'm going to go for the touchdown right here. And if I miss, they got to go the whole length of the field to score a touchdown.
After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go.
You know, it's funny, in an age where there's so many college football analytics and everybody wants to go for it on 4th down, at the end of the day, it still comes down to managing the game. Good decision by the head coach here in the 4th quarter. By kicking that field goal, you've now made it a 2-possession game. Your chances of winning this thing have now gone way up.
This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Oh, they're after him. building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
Talk about saving your best when the moment is the biggest. Nice job in the fourth quarter. Been grinding all day. Made the biggest run of the day when it counted the most. Picked up the first down in a pretty close ball game.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are. You're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now if you're the play caller, certainly if you're the quarterback, that you're going to have time to throw.
Moore will throw. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down.
What a hit by the defender. That's a good throw, and that was going to be caught. But how about the defender dislodging the football from its intended target? Nice job.
They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Quick completion on the out. He stopped short, and it's fourth down. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. On fourth down, they'll try to throw it. Slings it downfield. And it is another interception. Just a terrible struggle for this quarterback. And he has taken it all the way back. Touchdown, Gator!
Really got to be impressed with the defense here. Late in the game, still firing off the ball and still making plays. What a great job. Not just picking it off, but taking it all the way back to the house. That pads their lead, and that should do it. You think that should do it now to get the win.
He's going to take a chance from midway in his end zone. They drag him down at the 22. He gambled for the big return out of the end zone and came up a little short. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Moore to the air. He's got him. Brought down at the 33, but not before he gets 10. The Ducks want to move quickly.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. Working well behind the sticks on second down. They'll run play action. This time on target. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a bigger gain. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. Wants to throw it. Looking to the big tight end. Complete downfield. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38. The Ducks will have it first and 10. Looking to throw on first down. He'll take the deep shot. And they won't make the connection going for the big play.
Well, this has been a day to forget if you're this quarterback. And I got to be honest, guys, I'm surprised he's still even in the game right now because he's had zero rhythm. He hasn't been accurate. He's thrown a ton of interceptions. Most coaches would have pulled their guy by now. I know the guy I played for back in college, he would have pulled me about 2 interceptions again.
And those are frustrating. Like, those drops really annoy you because those running backs are always asking to be more a part of the game plan. Get the ball more, touch it more. An awesome opportunity in the pass game to make a play, ball right in his hands, and that is a missed opportunity.
Another incompletion on third down.
Well, this guy must feel like he's run into a buzzsaw in this game. He has been under duress all game long, and that's a big reason why. He's thrown multiple interceptions in the game, too. Nothing coming easy to him. It's hard to see the field.
Converts on 4th down. Still going. Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19. From the red zone, looking for a man. Lets it fly. And he really wanted to get the touchdown there, but it's incomplete.
Got to give this defense a lot of credit because even down to the last seconds of this football game, we're seeing outstanding effort. QB taking a shot down the middle of the field. There's a defender swatting it away. They have had this quarterback's number all game long, and that's why they're winning this game.
Moore will throw. Tight end finds a soft spot. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. He gives him a fresh set of downs, and this one will be 1st and goal from the 6.
And I love the change in decision-making, right? That was a much better job. Last possession, tried to force it in there, threw the interception. This possession, it's not there. Take off and scramble. Great job. You got enough athletic ability.
Into the end zone for a touchdown to ratchet up the pressure late in this game.
And a nice touchdown. Continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense. Continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
Motion from the wideout. He'll try to power it in. And he'll be smacked to the ground.
Well, every coordinator has a couple of two-point plays in his back pocket. They dialed one up there. They didn't get it. Let's see how that affects the outcome of this one.
Cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch.
And this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time when you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this,
under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. Timeout call by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. On the ground, it's ball. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Timeout call by the defense, 27 seconds to go. The D thinking bring some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. To the air, it's Flagway. Buys a little time. Rolling, throwing, looking right. Oh, did he toast the coverage? Got it deep downfield. Touchdown, Florida. A great catch and run for 6.
And they just keep piling on the points. We've seen in big moments in this game, they have been able to step up and deliver, particularly on offense. Very impressive performance.
And he puts through the extra point. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he's not going to take a knee. Here he comes. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Fires to the wideout. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds.
and I absolutely love what this defense is doing, man. You know exactly what time it is. You've got a big lead. They're going to have to throw the football. So more nickels, more dimes, bring the speed on the field, and get ready to play the pass.
Here's a throw downfield late. A sensational grab down the field there as they try to at least put a positive spin on the end of this game. Both of these teams are high-caliber squads, but it sort of felt as if these guys had something to prove today, and man, did they go out and do it.
Man, they proved it, and they proved they were better. They thought they were better coming in. We were talking to them. They had a lot of confidence. They said, we're not ranked as high as we should be, and now they just showed the whole world. This squad is for real. We're going to be discussing them in the playoffs in the future, and they made a statement today, Palmer.
Yeah, that's the thing, David. To me, after watching that absolute beatdown, you can't help but think to yourself, this is a college football playoff caliber team if they play like